right, everybody, welcome to Johnston High School at Joseph M. Policina Stadium here in Johnston, Rhode Island, and it's homecoming week for the Panthers as they're getting set to take on the visiting Mount Hope Huskies. Johnston coming in undefeated in the season. They beat Rogers in a nail-biter about 3 weeks ago, and then they won by about 32 against Pontegansett for their third home game of the year, and then beat Moses Brown 29-19. And one of the coaches sitting up in the box told me they were down 13-0 at the half, so that was a comeback win and a great victory for the Panthers. Panthers getting set to kick off. We're about to get set for underway Saturday afternoon football under the overcast sky here in Johnston, Rhode Island. Clouds surrounding us all around. And might get a little sprinkling here or there as far as the rain and weather goes. Hopefully it holds up. It's homecoming week. To the left of us, we got the Panther pen. Down on the left side, to the right side of the bleachers, we got the band. And here we go. We're about to have kickoff. Michael Carlino about to get us set underway. And here we go. Carlino puts his foot into it. And Mount Hope's going to pick up the kick at the 16-yard line, taking it back the other way, and a nice tackle there. Oh, no, they didn't get him down. Now they did. They took him down at the 25 with 11:51 left to play in the first quarter.
Take a good look at here at this Johnston defense early on here in this Mount Hope offense. Mount Hope showed a lot of quick game pregame. See if they come out and bring that out right away. Panthers coming out with one high free safety.
So here we go. Mount Hope going to have the first offensive possession of the game. And let's see what they can do with it. They're in the white and purple. Here they go. Takes the snap, hands it off to his tailback, running it down to the 27. And we're excited here. So here we go.
Johnston looking like man coverage there as that motion went by. That free safety kind of shifted to the left side of the field. See if Mount Hope will design a play around that.
Alrighty, 11:10 left to play. They're in the shotgun.
Got stack on the left side here from Mount Hope.
Nice call there, Logan. Logan going to keep us updated with the formations and everything as they're taken down at the 30-yard line. Lucas Andriozzi gets taken down.
So that's what you call your simple kind of zone read there from the quarterback.
At quarterback today for the Huskies, I believe it is number 15, Robert Annis, at the quarterback spot. Just going to make one more check.
Third and about 8 here. You're going to expect 11 personnel with 2x2 sets. You're going to have number 8 in motion here on the board.
Rodriguez in motion, dropping back to pass, throw across the middle, and knocked down by a Panther. It's going to be 4th down.
So what you had on the right side there was you had that number 8 guy in motion. He's going to run it to the flat, and then you had double slants by the 2 receivers on that side. So in man coverage, maybe you could look for that flat offensive receiver.
So my mistake, Annis is not the quarterback for Mount Hope. It's actually Matthew McDougall. Matthew McDougall goes 0 for 3 on his first drive. 2 handoffs and 1 incomplete pass as the Huskies go 3 and out for their first drive of the game. Nice punt, sending it away. Return there by a Panther. That's number 4, Cameron Walker. And he got it brought up to the 42. So it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 32.
Going to get a nice look at here at Johnston quarterback, which I believe will be Matthew Clements' start. And Or will it? Oh, nope, it will be Clements.
Yep.
Clements, big arm, watching him in pregame, made some really nice throws. Big statue in the pocket.
Matthew Clements in the shotgun. He's going to be in the quarterback spot for the Panthers. They've had great success with him early on in the year as they're coming into this one undefeated. There you see him in the shotgun. His tailback's out behind him on both wings. Takes a snap, handoff there, bounces out to the right side. He's going to bring it up across the 45 to the 46. And a nice run there. I believe that handoff was to Stephen Finnegan. That's going to be the person who sees the ball on the run game the most for the Panthers. And 9:40 left to play. Nice little first play for the Panthers there.
Yeah, so Mount Hope, basically, they're coming out in a 4-3 defense. 4 defensive linemen, 3 linebackers, and they had 2 high safeties, which it looks like they're going to go to 1 high on this play right now. But that was what they had last play.
Clements in the shotgun. Nayari Vasquez at the top of your screen. Handoff there. Handoff goes to Dean Paris, and Dean Paris crosses the 50. And are they going to move the chains for him? They're going to mark him up just shy.
Yeah.
So it's going to be 3rd and inches.
Johnston showing that heavy run set, what I believe is 21 personnel. You get 2 running backs to the right and left of the quarterback, looking like pass pro a little bit, and then you got a stack to the right side. I gotta hurry up here.
So here we go. Clements under center. Hand off to the back. That's Dean Paris bouncing out to the right side. No, that's Stephen Finnegan. Finnegan breaks it across the 40 and out of bounds. Big first down run there by the Johnston Panthers with 8:31 left to play, and there's flags on the field.
It's a good physical run there. Let's see what the flag is for.
So it's always good to have you on color, Logan. We did a game last weekend for St. Anselm versus Providence College Men's Club Hockey, and it's going to be a penalty against Mount Hope. But it's always good to call a game with it. This is our second time calling a game together, and with how you've just sounded in the first 5 plays of the game, you know what you're talking about the game of football.
Yeah, football, you know, it's a great sport. It's honestly, it's a work of art. There's so much more to it than people think. I love it. And the game itself is just amazing.
So Clements in the shotgun, Finnegan and Paris out to the right and left. Clements gonna launch it deep back corner for Paris. Oh, and it's intercepted. Intercepted by Mount Hope. And just like that, Mount Hope is going to take possession of it. That was a perfectly placed ball, but Vasquez was just too far back. And it was the Mount Hope defender who was right under it there.
Yeah, so what that was, you had 1-on-1 to the outside with no safety help. So I'd like the read there by Clements. The ball is just a little bit underthrown maybe, possibly.
I think it was perfectly placed back corner. Just Nayari Vasquez just went a little too far.
It's going to be a little further out.
Yeah.
The corner was able to undercut it.
Man, the interception coming from Ethan Delahanty, wearing the number 2 for Mount Hope. McDougal in the shotgun. Hands it off. Going to run it up the middle, and Johnston's all over him behind that line of scrimmage. So Johnston coming into this game 3-0 with a huge comeback win against Rogers, a blowout win versus Pontiac, and then a 29-19 win last week against Moses Brown on the road. So they're 2-0 at home. Perfectly played, perfectly executed football when we have broadcasted the games for the Panthers.
Yeah, trips to the right here for Mount Hope. Let's see if they go pass.
McDougal, a junior at Mount Hope. Short little pass there received by, I want to say that's the number 5 of James Thibodeau.
Yeah, that was just a typical trips right screen pass there. With the 2 blockers in front. Well executed there by Mount Hope.
So sorry about that. That was Evan Rodriguez on the inside screen pass reception there. And Mount Hope is moving the ball a little bit. It's about 3rd and 3 from the 27. Clements warming up his arm on the sideline. Oh, a nice job jumping the snap and bringing him down. Ethan Delahanty got brought down. And it was... Not sure who got in on that one. Did you see who got in and made the tackle?
Couldn't make it out, to be honest with you.
Okay, so it's Jacob Spinella on the tackle. And Mount Hope's going to punt for the second time today. Nice little end-over-end kick dropped at the 55, or 45. Here we go, Johnston bringing it back up the middle, and he's going to get taken down at the 46, they're going to say. And that's the number 18 of Jaziel Rodriguez. And Johnston's offense going to come on the field with 4:53 left to play in the first quarter. So there's someone walking on the field now. I believe that might be a trainer walking over to the other sideline. Clements going to his huddle to get the play. So 4:53 left to play in the first quarter.
You get that too high shell again. All corners playing a lot of cushion.
Clements
Quarters look.
hands it off to Finnegan, and Finnegan gets upended back behind the line. That's very rare that you see him getting tackled back behind the line with a guy like Finnegan at running back.
Yeah, what you had there from that Mount Hope defense, you had the two high safeties, but then those corners were playing 10 yards back at least. So it looked like a quarters look, and that's a look you want to take advantage of in the run game.
Yes.
So if you've been here for the Rogers game and the Pontiac game, Rogers game, Harrison Prey was on color as Clements drops it off for the catch by Rodriguez and taking it across the opposite 40. If you were here for the Rogers game, Harrison Prey was on the call. I was by myself for the Pontiac game, and I have Logan Reed with me to my right today. So I've been with all different announcers for Johnston football this season.
Yeah, that's it's good stuff. That was double curls. Just a good, short, quick game, especially when they're playing quarters like that. You're going to have that 10-yard cushion from those corners. So if those quick hitters, that's pretty textbook, pretty fundamental offensive play calling there.
So it's
good read by Clements. Good ball.
So it's going to be 3rd and 1 from the 38. Clements hands it off. And does Finnegan have it? No, he does not. He gets upended right off the offensive line. And Finnegan gets tackled back behind the line of scrimmage with 3:55 remaining in the quarter. So Mount Hope's defense came to play here on the road. The Huskies are just... Well, it looks like Clements is going on for the 4th and 1. Mount Hope's defense doing a great job against this Panthers offense so far. This might be the strongest defense we've seen play Johnston all season.
They're going for it. Run heavy.
Yep. So Clements under center.
Yep,
Oh, and it's an offside against Mount Hope, and that's going to be a first down, Johnston.
Got him with the hard count there. Good call.
So the offsides gets Johnston the first down, and jumping offsides was Ethan Delahanty, number 2 for the Huskies on that defensive line. He's also the punter for the Mount Hope team, so he plays defensive line and punter. Little bit of running back from what the coach told me, but talking to him before the game. So 2:59. What do you see in this formation here, Logan?
I see Twins look. Oh, they got a pump, and he's got
Clements
Walker.
jumping it deep. Touchdown! Oh, he had it.
Ooh.
Cameron Walker off his hands, and what looked to be a touchdown is dropped in the end zone. And it's going to stay a 0-0 game.
That's going to be in the camera's blind spot because of the wall next to us. But basically what you had was, so they tried to get him with that double curl look again because they were playing quarters. But instead of running those curls, they ran a stop and go. And they had a step on him. Tough
yeah,
play.
Clemens nearly had his first touchdown pass of the game. He had 5 touchdown passes against Poneganta in that 47-7 win. So Clemens on 2nd and 10. Drops back to pass. He fires it incomplete. Just tried to dump it short, and it goes incomplete. Clemens got hit in the backfield, and it went off of the hands of Jaziel Rodriguez. So 2:42 left to play in the first quarter. 0-0 is still your score. So excited to see how the rest of this game turns out. And Clemens still in the shotgun. You wonder when the Johnston Panthers offensive coaches are going to maybe give Nayari Vasquez a chance at quarterback, because we've seen them flipping off 1 and 2 all season long. Clemens drops back to pass. Throw over the middle, just over Vasquez's outstretched hand. And the pass gets incomplete, intended for Nayari Vasquez. It's going to bring up 4th and 10.
Got to be careful throwing over the middle there. It's always tough. You have those Roman safeties over the top. You cannot miss high over the middle.
So 2:35 left to play, 0-0 your score. Wondering if they might bring on Carlino to get the kick. Carlino had a 2-point conversion pass early on in that Poneganta game. And coming off the field is Cameron Walker. Clemens going on to relay for his troops, and it looks like the Panthers are going to go for it on 4th down. So it's a nice 0-0 back and forth game to start out in the first, about 10 minutes left, 10 minutes in the first quarter. Clemens hands it off, and it's going to be a rollout. Oh, and he gets brought down back behind the line. And that came from Dean Paris. That was a handoff rollout pass for Paris. And he got brought down by the Mount Hope defense. So it is now Mount Hope football.
Johnston's been looking for the big play almost every play now. A lot of deep in-breaking routes. See if they'll take what the defense gives them a little bit more.
So rushing off the field is Delahanty, and he was see what the officials call. All right, so here we go. Back in the shotgun is McDougal. McDougal in the shotgun, takes the snap, handoff. And a nice play there by the defense of the Panthers. In on the stop there was Nathan Delamorte. And he had one of the funniest moments against Poneganta. As the ball, they brought out the chains. Delamorte was on his stomach, having an eye to the turf, watching if there was an inch over the first down marker. A minute 52 left to play. What do you see about Johnston's defense here, Logan?
It looks like they're playing 4 linebackers, trying to load up this box to stop this run game. They got 1 high safety. They're in nickel package. And there's the pass play. Slip screen pass off to number 17.
And McDougal dumped it off for number 17, Riley Howland. And on the chase there was Delamorte. So a minute 22 left to play in the first quarter. It's been a good game to our credit so far. And it's 3rd and 1 for the Huskies. So Mount Hope in the white jerseys with the purple helmets. Johnston in the North Carolina Tar Heel blue with the white and black shoulder trims. So 50 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And here we go. McDougal's going to take the snap, and he does. Hands it off. And Johnston's defense is all over him. Did they get the first, though? They're going to say
Looks like he did.
that he did. So first down, Mount Hope. Oh, yep, first down, Mount Hope, and they're going to move the chains with 32 seconds left to play. So Johnston's defense doing a great job stopping the Mount Hope run. 15 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And here we go. McDougal hands it off. That's to Howland. Howland gets stopped. And at the end of the first quarter, 0-0 is your score. We'll be back here with Saturday afternoon football right after this on Fans Only Sports Network. You're watching Johnston versus Mount Hope.
Oh, hey!
Looking for some swag? Here at My Custom Swag, we will imprint, embroider, or laser engrave your name or message on practically anything you want. Water bottles, t-shirts, jackets, caps, banners, business cards. We'll even wrap your company vehicle in vinyl. Best of all, we won't break the bank. There's no minimum order required on most items. My Custom Swag is a proud American family-owned and operated business. So let's get creative. Express yourself and call My Custom Swag or visit mycustomswag.com today.
Game On mouthguards. Game On mouthguards have superior shock absorbency, are impervious to viruses and bacteria, and also is the only mouthpiece ever to earn the American Dental Association's seal of acceptance.
And a screen pass.
Football here at Johnston High School. It's homecoming week for the Panthers, and they had a parade earlier today. The floats are back by the parking lot to the right behind us, and then they have a tunnel down to the left side. I'm guessing that they're going to use with the smoke to enter in the second half. I'm on it, yeah. So here we go, 3rd and 10 for the Panthers.
Yeah, 11 personnel passing set here. 2 to the right, 2 to the left. A stack on the right side with twins. And you got a man in motion. Watch that slant flat.
McDougal's in motion.
And you get
and
two
a
verticals.
big sack there.
Sack.
Spinella gets in the backfield, and he has a sack to his credit for this game. So McDougal was at quarterback, and now at quarterback looks like it's going to be number 10, Ethan Martell. So Ethan Martell was at quarterback for that play as McDougal was in motion. And with 10:28 left to play, Mount Hope's going to punt for the 3rd time this game. Nice spiraling punt there, returned by Johnston. Crossing the 45, across the 50. He's got room up the left side. 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown!
Wow.
It's a Johnston touchdown party here at Policena Stadium, and what a start for homecoming weekend.
What a play by the kid. That's great punt coverage there by that Johnston special teams unit.
And the Panther pen goes wild, and everyone in the stands here going wild as it's a kick return touchdown. That was JZL Rodriguez on the kick return. And it looks like, yep, they're going to go for the single point after with Michael Carlino. So Rodriguez with the kick return touchdown. Or sorry, punt return touchdown, I should say. And the kick is up and drilled it. What a leg by Carlino. It's 7-0 Johnston. We're going to take a quick break and actually we're going to keep it here. So Johnston leads at 7-0 here, 2 minutes into the second quarter. Rodriguez with the punt return. And just like that, the Panthers get the first score of homecoming weekend.
Yeah, that was a big play there by Johnston. Offenses have been struggling on both sides of the ball today. So your offense is struggling. You got to work something else. Either it's defense or special teams. It's a good job by that special teams unit stepping up.
So here we go. Johnston's going to kick it into the air. There you see on the scoreboard, it's 7-0. Panthers lead it. And homecoming weekend here today. And Carlino's going to send his foot into this one. Return there back inside the 10. Breaking it out to the right side. He's going to cross the 20. And tried to get him out of bounds. And now they finally do. The return came from Lucas Andriozzi. And Spinella gets the tackle out of bounds. And Andriozzi is down on the field at the 32-yard line. He took his helmet off and it looks like he's in a little bit of pain. And we're going to go to a quick commercial break. And we'll be back with the updated status of the young man in a little bit.
Oh, hey!
Looking for some swag? Here at My Custom Swag, we will imprint, embroider, or laser engrave your name or message on practically anything you want. Water bottles, t-shirts, jackets, caps, banners, business cards. We'll even wrap your company vehicle in vinyl. Best of all, we won't break the bank. There's no minimum order required on most items. My Custom Swag is a proud American family-owned and operated business. So let's get creative. Express yourself and call My Custom Swag or visit mycustomswag.com today.
All right, welcome back to Johnston High School. 9:37 left to go in the second quarter. And Lucas Andriozzi it's a good sign to see him getting up under his own power and able to run to the sideline. And it looks like the Johnston cheer team looks like they're going to do a t-shirt slingshot into the Panther pen. So 9:37 left to go in the second quarter. 7-0 your score here on homecoming weekend, Saturday afternoon football. Taking the snap there was Martell. Martell hands it off, bouncing it out to the left side is Howland. Howland brings it up to the 40. And the clock's going to keep running.
Now Hope had a pistol set in on that last play. They've been running it quite often right now, but it's more of a run-heavy set.
So 9:10 left to play. Johnston leads this game 7-0 as Jaziel Rodriguez got the punt return touchdown earlier on in this quarter, about a minute and 9 seconds ago. So Martell takes a snap, handing it off outside to Howland. Howland only got it up to the 41. And Johnston comes into this game undefeated on the season. So what can you see with this Johnston defense, Logan?
Yeah, they bring a lot of pressure up front. They always load the box with their tendencies. Their linebackers are shooting those A-gaps, as you just saw there. And that's a really good stop. But, yeah, anytime a team really comes out in with a one-high safety look like that, They're really kind of loading up for the run and trying to get a lot of pressure up front, as opposed to a too high look where they're mostly playing zone coverage.
Pimentel with the run up the middle, and it's going to be a 4th and 2 for the Huskies. And they might actually end up going for it here on 4th and 2 from the 42-yard line. They're down 7-0 here in the second quarter. Yep.
It's a big play here.
So Martell in the shotgun takes the snap, throws a screen out to the left side. He's got the first down and more. Bringing it up to the 49 was Brennan Perry on that top of your screen play. So Brennan Perry with the screen reception there. And he brought it up the sideline, got the first down and more. So 1st and 10 from the 49 with 7:23 left to play. Johnston leads it 7-0 over Mount Hope.
It's that pistol formation again with motion man number 1.
Drop match pass, firing it left side. It's and he dropped it. And he's upset with himself there, either upset with himself or in a little bit of pain, and we'll see the number for you.
Number 1.
That was number 1, Lucas Andriozzi.
That was the motion man. It's a very similar concept to those of the Shanahan concept in the NFL. We have that motion man running a wheel route off the motion, and you have the inside slot receiver running kind of a slant route. Looks like they had man coverage across the board.
So Martell in the shotgun, takes the snap, hands it off up the middle, and the run up the middle goes for Howland. And Della Morte gets the tackle on the inside of the defensive line. So what have you seen from this Mount Hope offense here, Logan?
Sorry, say that again?
What have you seen here from this Mount Hope offense?
Just a lot of that pistol set look. They love it. And then a lot of motion, which is, in my opinion, some of the best offense you can do is all that motion, because that keeps the defense on their heels pre-snap.
So Chris, walk over.
You'll see motion again here.
Cover three.
And they're going into 3 high.
They're showing a short little screen pass, gets the first down and more. Cutting it back inside, getting brought down at the 30.
And Johnston, what they were doing was they were playing 1 high safety, and he was going to play his deep third of the field. Then you had your 2 corners also playing deep thirds, and which is referred to as cover 3.
So Johnston calls the timeout. That means we're going to go to a commercial break with 6:03 left to go here in the second quarter. You're watching Johnston High School football here on Fans Only Sports Network.
Accidents happen, but they don't have to be the cause of financial hardship. Even with health insurance, an accident can result in major medical bills. Let's say you were playing football and an aggressive tackle broke your leg. An ambulance takes you to the emergency room where you were given care, but now you have 3 months of physical therapy before you are back on your feet. Your health insurance will cover a lot of your costs, but you will be required to pay your out-of-pocket maximum. The average out-of-pocket maximum in the U.S. is around $4,000. But you had planned for the unexpected. You signed up for LifeRaft's Accident Supplement Insurance, which reimburses medical expenses related to an accident. Your costs were reimbursed up to $5,000, covering 100% of your out-of-pocket expenses. Now you can focus on your recovery without worrying about how to pay for it. LifeRaft's affordable.
Welcome back to Johnston High School. 6:03 left to play in the first half. And on the other end of our Fans Only Sports Network channel,
you
can watch Peak Performance Prep Hockey, and you can watch Rhode Island Saints take on the Islanders U14 squad.
That was a really funky trips formation on the right side there. Usually with trips, you have one man on the line of scrimmage, 2 men off, and kind of a wing look. But they just stacked with 1 man on, and then just the 2 others behind each other directly. Very interesting look there by that Mount Hope offense. Very creative.
Very interesting indeed. And Johnston's defense seeming to deal with it very well. They're doing a great job protecting against this Mount Hope defense.
There it is again.
Here this afternoon. And officials are going to blow a whistle. Timeout called. Johnston's going to call their second timeout. And that means we're going to take another timeout. We'll be back in a matter of moments, everybody.
Game On mouthguards. Game On mouthguards have superior shock absorbency, are impervious to viruses and bacteria, and also is the only mouthpiece ever to earn the American Dental Association's seal of acceptance.
So Logan, you had a chance to go on the field with me pregame. What did you see about the field conditions with the rain that we've had so far? It was very slippery out there on that turf.
Yeah, absolutely. The turf was a little slick and slippery, but yet again, we're wearing shoes, they're wearing cleats, so their cleats are going to be able to, especially their spikes, are going to be able to really grip the field a little better. I haven't seen any issues recently in the game, but you never know. There could be some because of this rain. Here's that trips right again. Very strange. And Johnston's going to play man against it.
Nice throw over in the middle. Caught at the 20. Brought down at the 20. And it's going to be a first down for Mount Hope. Tackle there by Dean Paris. And it's going to be a Mount Hope first down. So here we go. Martell back in the shotgun.
This time with a 2x1 set, pistol set.
Martell gets the snap. He's going to keep it himself. He's going to break it out to the left, and Johnston's all over him, not able to get past the line of scrimmage there. And a nice stop by the Johnston outside edge rushers. So Johnston leads Mount Hope 7-0 due to a punt return touchdown from Jaziel Rodriguez back with 10:09 left in the first half. Takes a snap, handoff up the middle, and he's got room, gets through the defense. Brendan Perry with the run up the middle. So Logan, what did you see with that Johnston defensive line there?
Yeah, they're interchanging personnel very often. They're really keeping these defensive linemen fresh. It seems like they always have 5 in the box at least.
No pressure this time, no pressure.
And they are always just substituting inside and out. They got 3 D tackles. They got trips left here on offense for Mount Hope. And they got 3 on the line, 4 in the box.
So Martell takes a snap, handoff, bouncing it out to the right side. And nice tackle there by Dean Paris to force 4th down for the Panthers. So Dean Paris was all over that one. And just like that, it's a Mount Hope 4th down. And they're going to bring on the field goal unit. It's going to be Jerry Pimental. And running off the field last second was Michael Carlino. Kick is up on the way, and no good to outside to the right. So the kick was no good. And with 2:38 left to play in the first half, Johnston's offense is going to take over from their own, I want to say about their own 13, 14-yard line. Nope, they're going to put it at the 16.
Rain is starting to fall here in Johnston.
Yeah, I just realized that. Everyone getting their ponchos and umbrellas out, so this rain is going to be a big factor in this one for the rest of the game. What looks to be the rest of the game. And are they up?
Hey guys, the other teams complaining that we're playing music when they're on offense. Okay.
The rain coming down harder and harder.
No different than the pain. Yeah, exactly.
So here we go. 7-0 Johnston leads. It's not a downpour, but it's a heavier rain as the run to the outside by Rodriguez gets taken down inside the 40 to the 41. The wind looks like it's pushing it a little bit right to left, and that might be a big factor the rest of the game.
Looks like we spoke too soon. We were talking about the turf condition of the field.
Oh, yeah. Right as we start talking about it, when we come back from commercial break, bam, it starts raining. So the cheerleaders got their sweatshirts on now. Football players, well, I mean, they're out there. They got helmets for protection as Finnegan bounces out to the right and gets it to midfield. Nice run there by Finnegan with 1:58 left to go here in the first half of play. And it's the rain slowing down a little bit, but I mean, oh yeah, the rain's slowing down. It just went from like a heavier type of rain to at least like a sprinkle right about now, or I'm not seeing any right now. So Clements in the shotgun, hand off to Finnegan up the middle. He's going to cross the 40 down to the 38. They're going to mark him. And Johnston doing a great job as they're up 7-0.
Johnston trying to drain some clock here. They do not get the ball, or they do get the ball in the second half. So I think they're going to try to drain some clock here, score, and then come out in the second half and score again.
Yeah, so the way Johnston has played all year, we wouldn't put it past them to score late in the half like they've done so many times. Well, they've actually scored
really
late in the
wide.
first half both times this season at home. And Clements fumbles it, but he gets it back at the 49. And there's the conditions. The ball was a little bit slippery, it looked like, for Clements' hands. 55 seconds called, or timeout called by Johnston. So we're going to take a quick commercial break and be back in a matter of moments. Were you going to say something, Logan?
Oh, I was going to say, they got to take their last timeout here.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a tough sledding from now on. You're going to have to either pass the ball a lot and get out of bounds and hope for an completion to stop this clock. This isn't, the NFL. They can kick 50-yard field goals, so they're going to have to get close into scoring range. Mount Hope was playing cover 4 on that. They were ready for that deep shot to the end zone.
Well, so while the coaches are talking to the Johnston offensive unit and the Mount Hope defensive unit, we will keep it here. 7-0 your score. JZO Rodriguez has the punt return touchdown earlier in the half. You got that one with 10:09 remaining in the first half. The rain has stopped, at least for the moment. So as we talked about, that turf was slippery as we went on. It had stopped raining for about 30 minutes at that point. Only can imagine what the field turf is like there down now. So Clements in the shotgun. Finnegan out to his left side. Vasquez in the pink socks and cleats. Clements fires it. Caught by Carlino. Carlino breaks it up and brings it down to the 47.
Got to get out of bounds on that if you're Carlino. When you catch that ball, don't break inside, break out. I know you're trying to fight for all the yards you can, but
Carlino is both a wide receiver and a kicker. Clements drops back, fires a short pass to Carlino.
Timeout. Hey, fall down. Empty right yourself up.
No timeouts left for Johnston. With 16 seconds left to play, Clements is in the shotgun. Finnegan is to his left. Can they make one last prayer? Offsides, that's going to stop the clock.
Looks like some miscommunication all around there.
Yeah. So it's going to stop the clock, but at what cost, it seems like, because it's going to go against the Panthers. It's going to be a false start. And Finnegan brought down number 50 of Mount Hope. Squatratio back behind the play. 2 seconds and 1. Clemens gets the snap off, fires it, just throws it to the sideline, incomplete. But that wouldn't have done anything. At the end of the first half, Johnston leads at 7-0. We're going to run some commercials and be back with second half action here on Fans Only Sports Network right after this.
At Jersey Mike's, they freshly slice your sub right in front of you, which takes some training. Sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above. At Jersey Mike's, they freshly slice your sub right in front of you, which takes some training. Sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above. At Jersey Mike's, they freshly slice your sub right in front of you, which takes some training. Sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above. At Jersey Mike's, they freshly slice your sub right in front of you, which takes some training. Sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above. At Jersey Mike's, they freshly slice your sub right in front of you, which takes some training. Sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above. At Jersey Mike's, they freshly slice your sub right in front of you, which takes some training. Sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above. At Jersey Mike's, they freshly slice your sub right in front of you, which takes some training. Sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above. At Jersey Mike's, they freshly slice your sub right in front of you, which takes some training. Sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above. At Jersey Mike's, they freshly slice your sub right in front of you, which takes some training. Sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above. At Jersey Mike's, they freshly slice your sub right in front of you, which takes some training.
It's the arm of the slicer, it's the thrill of the slice, freshly sliced before your eyes, unlike our rivals. And then every last arriver gets a sub that excites, and it's all thanks to the well-trained arm of the slicer.
Sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above. At Jersey Mike's, they freshly slice your sub right in front of you, which takes some training.
It's the arm of the slicer, it's the thrill of the slice, freshly sliced before your eyes, unlike our rivals. And then every last arriver gets a sub that excites, and it's all thanks to the well-trained arm of the slicer.
Sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above. At Jersey Mike's, they freshly slice your sub right in front of you, which takes some training.
It's the arm of the slicer, it's the thrill of the slice, freshly sliced before your eyes, unlike our rivals. And then every last arriver gets a sub that excites, and it's all thanks to the well-trained arm of the slicer.
Sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above. At Jersey Mike's, they freshly slice your sub right in front of you, which takes some training.
It's the arm of the slicer, it's the thrill of the slice, freshly sliced before your eyes, unlike our rivals. And then every last arriver gets a sub that excites, and it's all thanks to the well-trained arm of the slicer.
Sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above. At Jersey Mike's, they freshly slice your sub right in front of you, which takes some training.
It's the arm of the slicer, it's the thrill of the slice, freshly sliced before your eyes, unlike our rivals. And then every last arriver gets a sub that excites, and it's all thanks to the well-trained arm of the slicer.
Sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above. At Jersey Mike's, they freshly slice your sub right in front of you, which takes some training.
It's the arm of the slicer, it's the thrill of the slice, freshly sliced before your eyes, unlike our rivals. And then every last arriver gets a sub that excites, and it's all thanks to the well-trained arm of the slicer.
Sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above. At Jersey
right, everybody. Well, welcome back to Johnston High School. And as you can see, it is pouring rain here. And we are still playing. And 11:57 left to go in the third quarter. It's pouring rain here at Johnston High School in Johnston, Rhode Island, and we are still playing. Excuse me if that might sound weird to some of you Rhode Island people. I'm from Arizona, okay? We called games that was like light rain, but this is just a downpour. I saw a little bit of hail, but nonetheless, we are still going to have a football game for you right now as we, yeah, nobody's called it yet, so we're still going to play here at Johnston High School, and it's going to be a interesting end of the game. Matthew Clements in the shotgun, handoff to Finnegan, bounced out to the right side, and your 2024 homecoming king gets tossed out of bounds at the 50-yard line. Well, yeah, we're still having a football game. We're still filming it for you, so hopefully if you're at home, we can still broadcast it for you, so that's good. So Clements under center for the Panthers. Hands it off. Paris breaks it outside, gets hauled down by the helmet. And if you're Johnston, you're wondering if that was a face mask call, and the rain has slowed down a lot. Injured player down on the field with 11:01 left to go. And we're going to take the camera off the young man. We're going to go to a quick commercial break and be back in a matter of moments, everybody.
Game On mouthguards. Game On mouthguards have superior shock absorbency, are impervious to viruses and bacteria, and also is the only mouthpiece ever to earn the American Dental Association's seal of acceptance.
Oh, hey!
Welcome back, everybody. 11:01 left to go in the third quarter. 7-0 is your score. Johnston leads. Clements bounces it to the outside. He's got room ahead of him. Oh, and he gets hauled down at the 40, and that looked like a dangerous tackle. So Paris got brought down. And about 10:43 left to play. It's still on a downpour a little bit, but we're still having a game for you nonetheless. The official has his towel out, so he's going to dry the ball off every chance he can. And, yeah. So Clements hands it off the middle. Paris breaks it out to the left side, and he gets met there by a swab of Mount Hope defenders at the 35-yard line. And you can only imagine what this rain is doing to the turf, making it more and more slippery. So 9:57 left to play here in the third quarter. It's 2nd and 10 from the 33. And the rain's coming down harder and harder now. Clements under center, 3 backs up behind him. Handoff up the middle. Handoff gets the first down. First down for Stephen Finnegan and the Johnston Panthers offense. And everybody on. All right, so 19:17 left to play. 7-0 is the score. 1:10 from the First down and 10 at the 28 here in the third quarter. Handoff. Clements hands it off to Paris. Paris breaks free. And he gets the first down, but gets tackled inside the 20, and the rain's starting to come down hard yet again. There you see on your camera. Or on your screen, rather. So yeah, you can see the rain visibly coming down on the camera now. And it looks like something straight out of a movie. So 8:28 left to play. Stephen Finnegan was announced the homecoming king at halftime. So if you're a student of Johnston High School and wondering who the homecoming king was, it's Stephen Finnegan. Handoff up the middle, gains him about a few. All right, everybody. Sorry about that. Just had to go get a name real quick. Your homecoming queen, Alessandra Pizzari. And she's the homecoming queen alongside to the homecoming king of Stephen Finnegan. And Hannah Levert so it was a two-way tie for homecoming queen as Alessandra Pizzardi and Hannah Levert tied for homecoming queen. So 7:02 left to go here in the third quarter. Running up the middle, bouncing it to the outside. He crosses the 10. Can he get in? No, they're going to mark him short. Stephen Finnegan, have yourself a day, though, lowering the shoulder and getting it to the outside. Great job there by the young man with 6 minutes and 42 seconds left to play. So it's a Johnston first down, so that's going to make it 1st and goal for the Panthers. And you can see on your screen, it's like a heavy rain downpour type situation. You can see on your screen the rain coming down. 7-0, Johnston leads it. Clements under center with Finnegan and Paris behind him. Handoff up the middle, and touchdown, Panthers! Dean Paris gets the touchdown, barring the conditions, but Dean Paris punches it in from 3 yards out, and Johnston extends their lead to 13-0, and Carlino is going to go on to try out the extra point. And since it started raining here at the beginning of the second half, you have not seen Johnston pass the ball once, and understandably. Absolutely. So Carlino's going to go on for the extra point. Johnston is going to motion the shift to the right, like they've done so many times for that extra point. Oh, and it's a missed snap, understandably in the conditions. Oh, Carlino runs it out. Can he make something out of this? Oh, and he gets bounced at the 7-yard line out of bounds. So with 6:13 left to go in the third quarter, Johnston's going to kick it off to Mount Hope. And we will be back in a matter of moments here from commercial break. We'll be back in a few, everybody.
At Jersey Mike's, they freshly slice your sub right in front of you, which takes some training.
It's the arm of the slicer, it's the thrill of the slice, freshly sliced before your eyes, unlike our rivals. And then every last arriver gets a sub that excites, and it's all thanks to the well-trained arm of the slicer.
Sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing.
Alrighty, welcome back to Johnston High School as it's in a downpour now. 13-0 here in the third quarter, 6 minutes and 11 seconds left to play. And talking to the coordinators in that commercial break, that shift you saw the linemen do from the left to the right is called the good old swinging gate for that special teams unit for the Johnston Panthers. And he's going to send this one into the air. That's a nice kick, barring the conditions, and Mount Hope fumbles it. So here they come back the other way. They're going to bring it up to, oh, fumble! It's a fumble recovered by Johnston. Yeah, you can see it. You can see it on the screen visibly. And it's 13-0 with 5 minutes and 3 seconds left to play. So 5 minutes, 3 seconds left to play, 13-0 your score. Five minutes and 3 seconds left to play in the third quarter. And here we go, bouncing it out to the outside, and he's got room ahead of him, crossing the 10. Touchdown, Finnegan! Steven Finnegan gets his first touchdown on the day. It's 19-0 Johnston. Yeah, they are certainly taking advantage of the rain, and their run game has not looked back since the rain has started. So 4:54 left to go in the third quarter. Johnston leads it 19-0. Touchdown is coming from Rodriguez had a punt return touchdown. Finnegan just had a rushing touchdown. Dean Paris has had a rushing touchdown. Yep, so it looks like the Panthers are going to go for 2. They're going to send Paris in motion. Handoff up the middle to the big man. Number 34 crushes it in. Armani Arias gets the 2-point conversion. It's 21-0. Johnston leads it. And if you hear anything in the background, this press box has gotten quite full since the start of the second half. Filled with the 2 coordinators to my left, film person to my left, and then a bunch of school officials and administrators to the right of me. And the cheer team is still going in their cheer uniforms. So here we go. Everyone has their sweatshirts and umbrellas out. And me and you, Logan, we're nice and cozy up in the press box. Imagine if we were broadcasting out in the open right now. Oh, no, that would be bad for the equipment. Mount Hope brings it back up, crossing the 30 down to the 33, and the clock is going to stop with 4 minutes and 46 seconds left to play. And there you see on your screen, like I've said so many times, you see on your screen the rain is going harder and harder as we go on into this one. This is probably the way it is right now. This is probably the hardest it's been. And this is something out of like a high school, this is something out of a movie. You'd see in like a high school football or a football movie in general, playing in the rain and getting set and everything. 4:46 left to play in the third quarter. 21-0. Johnston leads it over Mount Hope. And timeout called. Mount Hope calls a timeout. We're going to take a timeout as well and be back in a matter of moments after this quick commercial break.
Oh, hey!
Looking for some swag? Here at My Custom Swag, we will imprint, embroider, or laser engrave your name or message on practically anything you want. Water bottles, t-shirts, jackets, caps, banners, business cards. We'll even wrap your company vehicle in vinyl. Best of all, we won't break the bank. There's no minimum order required on most items. My Custom Swag is a proud American family-owned and operated business. So let's get creative. Express yourself and call My Custom Swag or visit mycustomswag.com today.
Game On mouthguards. Game On mouthguards have superior shock absorbency, are impervious to viruses and bacteria, and also is the only mouthpiece ever to earn the American Dental Association's seal of acceptance.
Welcome back to Johnston High School. My name is Justin Tingley. Alongside me to my right is Logan Reed. And Mount Hope has the football. With 4:02 left to play, they cross the 35 and stay inbound, so the clock's still going to run. So Mount Hope with the white jerseys, you can even see them on the screen. They are turning to gray on the Mount Hope side with all the rain that's going on those Mount Hope jerseys. So it'd be nice if it was a natural field because you'd see like mud and everything, and that would be perfect for football. This is a turf field, so you're not really going to see any of that, but you're going to have a lot of slip. Making the tackle from behind is Jacob Spinella with 3:10 left to play in the third quarter. It's 21-0 Johnston. Logan, do you have any takes on that last play you just saw? So 3:25 left to play in the 2:40 left to play in the third quarter. Johnston leads it 21-0 here on Saturday afternoon football. Last Friday night, Johnston was on the road at Moses Brown. They got a 21-19 win. They were down 13-0 at the half. So that was a big comeback win for the Panthers last week. Mattel in the shotgun. Gets the snap. He's going to fumble it, catch it himself, and Johnston gets right on top of him at the 35-yard line. So a minute 55 left to play here in the third quarter. Johnston is up 21-0. And Mount Hope's going to boot it away on fourth down. There we go, the snap, they're going to punt it away, and it's a miskicked punt. And it's going to take a bounce and sit at the 24-yard line with a minute 20 left to play in the third quarter. And now the rain has stopped here at Johnston High School, turned into a kind of drizzle. So with a minute 42 left to play, Johnston leads it 21-0. Touchdowns came from JZL Rodriguez, who got the punt return touchdown with 10:09 left to go in the second quarter. That was the first touchdown of the game. Then Dean Paris and Stephen Finnegan got rushing touchdowns to their credit to extend the lead. So Matthew Clements at the quarterback spot. Clements is going to be under center. They've been handing it off all half due to the weather. And Clements hands it off again. Run up the middle, staying on his feet there, I believe, was Finnegan. And Finnegan gets the carry.
Big day for him.
So 50 seconds left to play in the third quarter here at Johnston High School. Rain's starting to come down again in like a misty fashion. And here we go. Clements hands it off again, breaking it free to up to about the 39-40 yard line, they're going to say. And with a quarter of a minute left to play in the third quarter, you wonder what Johnston's going to do. Is Johnston going to call another play, or are they going to run the clock down and send it to the fourth quarter? So they're starting to come off the field, so it's going to be the end of the third quarter. Johnston leads it 21-0 over Mount Hope. And we're going to go to a commercial break and be back in a matter of moments with fourth quarter action here on Fans Only Sports Network.
Getting that perfect slice is satisfying, fulfilling, and rewarding too. But we don't do it for fun. We do it for fresh. Slice to order makes a sub above.
Yep. So, thank you. 9:20 left to play here in the fourth quarter. 21-0 the score. And there's an injury down on the field. That looks to be the number 18 of Jaziel Rodriguez. And we're going to go to a quick break and be back in a matter of moments here at Johnston High School in Johnston, Rhode Island. Actually, he's going to get up on his own and walk back to the sideline with his trainers. And coming onto the field in his place is Nayari Vasquez. So here we go, 9:15 left, 9 minutes left to play here in the third quarter of this football game. Mount Hope down 21-0, and the Panthers are just sinking their teeth into the Huskies in this cat versus dog fight. Run up the middle, crosses the 30 down to the 25 as that ground and pound game is working well for the Panthers. 21-0 with 8 minutes and 22 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Scores coming from Rodriguez, Paris, and Finnegan. And the Panthers looking to finish off the Huskies and move to 4-0 on the season. As Clements is going to be in the shotgun, Finnegan out to his left, Nayari Vasquez in the bottom lower left corner of your screen. And it's going to, what are they going to call it? It's going to be an offside against Mount Hope, I believe. Yep, offside against Mount Hope with 7. So 7:50 left to go. 21-0. Mount Hope had the offside penalty going back onto the field. At quarterback is Matthew Clements. We have yet to see a play where Nayari Vasquez is in that quarterback formation. Normally in the other 3 games, Nayari Vasquez was in at quarterback at least once, switching the formations with Clements, but it's been all Clements here today from Johnston High School. Clements with Finnegan out to his left. Rolling back, firing it, short pass caught there. He's going to cross the 10. Will he get the pylon? It's going to be pushed out of bounds at the 8 with 7 minutes and 5 seconds left to play. Sorry about that. The window got in the way a little bit. So 7 minutes and 5 seconds left to play here in the fourth quarter. Sorry about that. And a call against the Panthers, so that play will be all for naught. If you're a student at Johnston High School wondering who won Homecoming King, it was Stephen Finnegan, and then the Homecoming Queen tied. And that was a tie between Alessandra Passardi and Hannah Lavert. So those two tied for the Homecoming Queen spot. Clements in the shotgun. And going to the right side of him was Paris. Paris now goes back to the left. Missed formation, a little miscommunication on the Johnston side. Goes off of Clements' right hand. Clements falls on it back at the 42. So Johnston has the 21-0 lead. But a few errors, and understandably so with the weather we've had. Ball's going to be slippery, a little hard snaps. That turf is probably way more harder to get traction on than it was in the first half. So Clements going back out to tell the play to his troops out on the Johnston Panthers logo at the 48-yard line. So the ball's going to be placed at the 42. Clements is in the shotgun. Out to his left side is Paris, I believe. Moving in motion was Abaruzzi. Throw. One-handed catch there, and he's got room to spare. So bringing it back across the 30. What a one-handed grab there by number 17, Dean Paris.
We've seen that slip screen play run a few times on display here on this drive. The last one was called back for a hold. Both of them have been pretty successful for that holding penalty on it. Johnston clicking here on all cylinders. Special teams, offense, and defense.
So 4:57 left to play. 21-0. Johnston leads it over Mount Hope. Johnston looking to get a bigger lead, and flags fly. Wondering what the flag's going to be here. And Logan, what was that they called?
It's sportsmanlike conduct foul. And I'm not sure who
It's against Mount Hope. So unsportsmanlike conduct brings Johnston way closer to the end zone. Now they're inside the red zone, inside the 15 to the 11. So they're at the 11-yard line. Yeah. So Clements getting his troops rallied. And with 4:38 left to play, Johnson leads it 21-0. Clements in the shotgun. Paris out to his right side. Clements takes the snap, handoff there, and Mount Hope's defensive line is all over him. So Mount Hope's defensive line is all over him with 4 minutes and 5 seconds left to play in the game. So it's going to be a 4th and Yeah, wondering what they're going to do. It's going to be hard for a field goal, barring the conditions from the pouring rain we just had all throughout the third quarter. And it looks like they're going to go for it. Clements is going to be in the shotgun. Paris out to his left side. It's going to be 4th and 3. They need 3 yards to get it 1st and goal. Throw. Caught there. Spin move. Gets tackled, but they have enough for the 1st down. Oh. Yep, so it's a complete pass to Michael Carlino. 1st down inside the 5. Yeah, perfect call there by the offensive coordinator and the head coaches of Johnston. We're in a fog type situation. It's fog with sprinkling rain. Clements in the shotgun. He's set at about the 8. Ball snapped at about the 4. Snap, handoff up the middle. Paris, can he find his way in? He gets pushed back by Mount Hope's defensive line with 2:41. Yep, rain's starting to come down again here at Johnston High School at Holocena Field. It's coming down a little harder now. Clements is in the shotgun. Everyone's umbrellas are out. Clements is in the shotgun. Paris out to his left side. Clements fires left side for the end zone, incomplete. Pass intended. Quick pass there for Abruzzi. Johnston's going to call a timeout. We'll take a quick timeout, and we'll be back with the final 2 minutes and 5 seconds of this week 4 matchup. No, week 5 matchup. Sorry about that. Here at Johnston High School.
Game on, mouth guards. Game On mouthguards have superior shock absorbency, are impervious to viruses and bacteria, and also is the only mouthpiece ever to earn the American Dental Association's seal of acceptance.
All right, welcome back here to Johnston High School. 2 minutes and 5 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And there he is, Nayari Vasquez in the quarterback spot. For the first time you've seen this happen, Logan. And false start, yep. Saw the official back behind the Panthers defense. It's going to be a false start called against the Panthers. That's going to bring them back even further outside of the 10. So Vasquez is calling the shots now in the quarterback spot. They might be saving the arm for Clemens for next week. Who knows with what this Panthers offense has entailed. Paris out to Vasquez's right. Vasquez with the pink sock celebrating Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Vasquez in the shotgun, takes the snap. He's going to keep it himself, run it up the middle, and gain about 2 yards on the play. 1:38 left to go here in the fourth quarter. So it's going to be 4th and goal for the Panthers, with 1:15 left to play. 1:15 left to play. Getting set to call the shots. And if Johnston can get the first down, Johnston is going to win this football game. Well, 58 seconds left to play. If they get the first down here or the touchdown, they ice it. On the snaps, runner in motion. Vasquez rolling out to his right side. Throwing back of the end zone. Oh, what a grab! And it's a Panthers touchdown. Nayari Vasquez finding his receiver in the end zone with 44 seconds left to play, and that's going to extend the lead to 27-0. So the rain here has stopped, but the clouds are starting to cover and make it a little darker here at Johnston High School. Carlino's going to be sent on for the extra point attempt. Yep. I think they called it the swing and bake. The coordinators told me it's called the swing and bake. Carlino getting set for the extra point attempt. Carlino puts his foot into that one, and a good kick there by the young man. It's 28-0. Johnston leads it. And while we are waiting for the kickoff, Logan, what have you seen coming out of this Johnston offense and defense as a team today? So Johnston's up 28-0 with 44 seconds left to play, and it's back to a downpour. So it's going to be reigning final end of the game for the Panthers. And the cheer team's all in it. Student section on the left side, the bleachers is all in it. So here we go. Johnston's about to kick it away with 44 seconds left to play. And it's starting to pour again here at Johnston High School. Kick by Carlino. Nice right foot into that one. It was an end-over-end kick. Mount Hope fumble, picked it up themselves. Mount Hope cutting it back inside. Johnston's there to make the tackle. And with 35 seconds left to play, 28-0 is your score. We'll open the window a little bit for you more there. So we saw the window on the left side of the camera. So Mount Hope trying to get one last attack at the end zone past this Johnston defense. What do you think they're going to come out of here with, Logan?
I don't know. It's a good question. I don't know if they'll choose to just stay out there. They just want to end it here. 35 seconds left to go.
I mean, it looked like the players were enjoying playing in the rain. As soon as it started with the downpour, Mount Hope's players were dancing in the rain on the field. So in the shotgun here, Mount Hope takes the snap, handoff, going to bounce it up the middle, and a nice tackle in the backfield there. Oh, and the ball's free! Oh, nope, there's a no, there wasn't a ball free, there was a fight. Sorry about that. And a Mount Hope offensive lineman just shoving number 56, Anthony Daya. And with 8 seconds left to play, Mount Hope's going to come off the field, and Johnston get the win, and it's 28-0 your final score, and they finish off undefeated in region play. What a game here from Johnston High School, and we are going to say thank you. Well, for me, myself, Tristan Tingley, alongside me to my right is Logan Reed. We thank you for joining us here on Fans Only Sports Network. 28-0 your final score here from Johnston High School. Good night, everybody.